Oh, that was Joe? Thanks, Joe. I dropped the Coolest B-Boy Stance in August. And just been trying to pick up steam from there. Been picking up a lot of steam, a lot of blogs, been showing me support, a lot of different websites. Just ready to take over the world right now.
Yeah, I see that. Miss Joya Bravo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw your commercial. Yours didn't come out yet.
No, not yet.
But we saw the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Got a little
It's real. It's real.
Taste. Yeah, you look like a chicken nugget dude too.
Yeah, I might not supposed to say this one on here, but I'm a Wendy's chicken nugget guy. I'm not a McDonald's chicken nugget guy. I'm a Wendy's chicken nugget guy.
I understand the crunch. I understand.
Hey, if it's okay with your contract, there ain't no problem with us.
There's a crunch to that nugget.
Yeah,
we're gonna go back. Me and WordSpit, we're gonna go back and have some variety of nuggets together.
Yeah, and they aren't spicy as well.
But they're all good.
Miss Bravo.
Yeah.
And your commercial is the one that's currently playing.
Indeed.
You're in the van, you're rocking, you're then at the end, you got the violin, that's your MO.
Indeed.
This is what we know about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a singer, rapper, violinist, songwriter, and I rep Atlanta and Queens. And I'm trying to give y'all the best stuff that y'all have ever heard in your entire lives. That's what I'm trying to do.
And a whole like funky package.
Yes.
Definitely coming up, love digging it here. Y'all seen it? You know when I knew this was big? When I saw something like a CNN.
Yeah.
the McDonald's commercial came on, and I was like, we made it.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
we working on it, you know. We grinding. We still working.
But we gonna come right back to that. Our friend Joe.
Hello.
Oh, speak up.
Sorry, my voice is a little low, but
it's all right. I got you all the way up. I'll put it all the way up.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, you're from Dollar Van Demos.
Yes, indeed.
Dude, I really expected you to be Jamaican. That's my word.
On the inside.
Let's take it all the way back. How did you even come up with this idea?
I have a background in filmmaking and film production, and I was basically stuck in not making films for a long time, and so I wanted to basically do something that was production that I could show everybody immediately what I did, instead of trying to develop ideas and writing and all that kind of nonsense. And so I don't have a whole lot of resources, and so I thought, there's a trend in music videos now where it's very intimate. It's on a back porch, or there's a series in London, which I saw. It's called the Black Cab Sessions, where they basically make a video in the back of one of those London black cabs. And so I was like, well, I'm in Brooklyn, and I can probably get a camera, and I can talk to these Dollar Van guys and see what happens. And there's interest from them as well, and we basically took off from there and just started making them.
How long have you guys been making them?
We started making them last February, so we're just about a year old. Our first video up was Crosby.
Oh, Crosby! Are you just plugging in to I don't know, what is it? You just got a jack in there? You just plug in the mic? And...
What we do is we have a mixer that's plugged into my camera, and then we have just one or two mics, and then we play the performers' sort of instrumental tracks over the van stereo.
Okay.
And then basically in the editing process, I'll put the live vocals from the van, because when people say stuff to them, there's another mic in the ceiling, so we want to hear what's going on in the van. We don't want a lip-synced video. So we capture the whole atmosphere, and then when we go back in editing, we reinsert the instrumental track, so it has a big sound to it. So I think it's really funny. You can hear their live vocals, it's enhanced with their sort of the live, music, and then you also hear the passengers' reactions, and it's a really amazing combination of sort of fact.
My friend's here. Your first time in the van, not outside of the commercial. How was that? With the passengers and such.
It was awesome. When I did my joint, I was expecting me to mess up, since it was early in the morning. I had to wipe the crust out my eye, but I did kind of cool. I had everybody in the van rocking with me. We had some hand waves and some A's. The dude that was going to school, he got in the van and he was shocked. He looked at me like, what's going on? But I was like, man, you gotta get into it. You gotta get into it. And then when we started riding and getting into it, it was definitely a dope situation.
Joe, do people spaz out?
When they make their entrance into the van, we basically look at them and explain we're shooting Dollar Van Demos. music videos, and you see some people do not want to get in, and there's people who
They
do.
want to get in a van with cameras.
It's not candid camera. It's not secret.
Oh, but you know what they think it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The other kind of stuff that we're not allowed to talk
Taxi
about.
cab
on
confessions.
here.
Yeah.
I'm in the van when you did the Millie your remix.
It was fun. I didn't know what to expect. I thought that the show was cool. I saw it on YouTube, and I just really wanted to do it. So, and I bugged Joe, a couple times on Twitter, months before it actually happened. But it's really dope. I think it's really cool just taking people outside of the norm and outside of their initial or everyday element. So I had a lot of fun with it. It's a lot of fun.
So, Joe, the show is not only on YouTube, right? Because I saw it on TV the first time, Crosby.
Well, that's how low budget we are. We actually use the facilities for BCAT. We're
Yeah.
cable access television.
That's what's up.
I
Keep it public, baby.
One of our cameras.
I got mad excited. Yes.
The sound equipment, and I do all my editing there.
That's how we do.
We're on BCAT as specials, like once a month.
So, okay, y'all did a commercial, each, Joya and WordSpit.
I did a commercial.
I hope so. I'll get peace. Y'all did for McDonald's,
Yeah.
which is interesting because a lot of times people don't put rapper and then they don't put underground rapper and then they don't put corporate and then McDonald's together. So that's why I thought it was interesting and definitely something to talk about.
How did the delicious food chain, known as Mickey D's, how did that whole thing go down? Like, where you just go with the dollar menu and they said, "Whoa, that's great."
And what happened is we used our social network, and basically we got a note and a subscription from somebody on YouTube, and I have this habit: if somebody subscribes to our channel, which I would invite everybody out there to do, I send them a nice little thank you note, just because that's helpful to us,
Yes.
And
It's true.
and this guy basically wrote back and said, nobody's ever thanked me, because I don't just say thank you or TY, or I just try to make it a little personal. But he said that he's an art director at an agency in Chicago, and he was very impressed by sort of the concept, and would we want to have a discussion about working with their client, McDonald's, for a new, basically, menu that they were launching in January. This was in the middle of November, and basically within 4 weeks we were making, Dollar Van Demo's breakfast menu
And
commercials
For
on
McDonald's
Fort Greene.
value.
Yeah.
did they pick the artist?
Yeah, we
out
went
of
through a
the-
pretty rigorous, it wasn't really auditioning, but it was auditioning, but sort of coming up with lists of basically all the performers on our show, and they had to qualify a couple things. They couldn't be vegetarian because it is McDonald's, but they did a lot of sort of close examination of all the performers, and came down to basically WordSpit and Joya is the one they met. And
Did you come with your own lyrics for this?
No,
write this?
we did not write the lyrics.
She's like, I didn't write them. I had fun singing it though. I had fun rapping it.
How is that though? Like, cause artists are very,
kind of.
a certain way. Like, hey, I didn't write that. That's not mine. Like, how do you feel reciting off someone's,
I think it was all about just making the best of it and kind of personalizing what they had written. I think each of us tweaked a little, a couple little things that were just unacceptable. But but we did not write the lyrics, but we did add our creative styling.
To me, it was it was cool. Like I felt it really was that Tribe Called Quest vibe. I'm not really catered towards the Tribe Called Quest vibe, but it was definitely a dope. Element. Yeah, for me, for personally me. So I felt it wasn't no Sean Coonery with the lyrics. So I had fun.
And my question to everybody involved: what about I was reading some different sites, doing some research, and people are like, okay, cool, this is great for underground advancement and for independent media, great. But what about promoting food that clogs arteries and et cetera, et cetera.
Yo, I eat at McDonald's. I was eating McDonald's earlier. Actually, I can show you the half a burger in my bag right now. So,
I was eating Popeyes 2 seconds ago.
Everybody's not going to be a vegetarian or a vegan, and some people are just going to enjoy their lives. And if McDonald's is something they enjoy, they going to consume that,